I cannot take it no more.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Mills. Down low. Here's Holmes.
Laser.
To set up the lay-in. And the Nets lead by...
Layer, boy. Be for reals. I cannot take it no more.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Dragic against Holmes.
Oh my gosh. That's me. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Holmes, right wing. Here's Claxton. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Holmes, good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Dragic against Griffin. Dragic misses.
And they just continue to dominate the Bulls.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Claxton, covered by Boucher. Pass to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Dragic outside. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. Candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find to put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. Paul Millsap is out there with James Ennis. And it's Aldridge in at the...
Raptor substitution.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Holmes passes to Harden. Over Trent. Gets hauled in by the Raptors. Boucher, pass to Birch. 13 feet out. And again, no good by Toronto.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's Toronto's ball.
I don't play that.
They're on a
15-4 with a latex.
Harden against Boucher. From 9 feet out. Offensive board. And the basket by Siakam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Mikhailuk's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Siakam. Here's VanVleet. Brooklyn with the board. Harden's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's Holmes on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now.
That dude got to drop that, bro.
Such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 3. 1:46 left in the final quarter. Here's Holmes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Good on the first. And that brings him within 2 here. And he's unable to
Say on God.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Count the bucket.
What?
Off a perfectly placed
Oh
pass.
my God.
And the Raptors lead by 4. Holmes against VanVleet on the wing. Harden takes a 3.
Green.
Ooh, he's found
Green.
his rhythm.
Green.
Nigga.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Free throw line jumper. VanVleet misses.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Back to Holmes. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6. Holmes.
Layer, nigga. Layer, nigga.
Wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. It's VanVleet with a drive. Pass to Mikhailuk. Trent up top. Aldridge against Achua. The 11-footer. And that one's long. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ennis. From the elbow. And it's
When the defense gives you room, take it. Pass up the shot.
And Toronto calls time here. They're behind by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
They leave the ball open. Take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Let's go, bro.
Here's VanVleet. Pass to Mikhailuk.
He could have took that. He should have.
Oh, wow!
Hold on.
Basket!
He hit it. He hit it.
Have a good basketball IQ to be effective.
Hold on,
I
right
love
there.
the decision to kick it out.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Watch it, watch it, watch it. He hit it though.
Harden from outside. No
No.
good from 3-point range.
No!
Time expired. We're going to overtime.
All he had to do was pass it to me, bro. That's all he had to do, bro. I was open. I forgot I was going to the neighborhood. Let me go to the neighborhood. That's all he had to do was pass it to me, bro.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
That's all he had to do.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And so they'll have the first offensive opportunity here as we begin overtime. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Pascal Siakam out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Mykhailiuk in at the 3, small forward. Clock at 6. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought, but when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Hey, 77 overall, what you trying to do? Hit him with his Jerko, hit him in his too. Oh, I don't know, I'm back in DC. Fuck, I gotta know how much I got on cash up.
Life's cold, but at least we get to wear a jacket. One look like I got her at a beauty pageant. J. Cole album got me through a lot. I was on the side of the trying to get a spot. Painting pictures with these lyrics like I'm Basquiat. Used to tell my people I was trying to be a rapper. They wanted me to get a job and answer to a matter. With all due respect, I'm not the kind of guy I'm on my book and I'm still writing chapters. Yeah, street so dirty, so I gotta stay clean. I go to gyros, what the is a saline? How you from Tampa, but he coming like he JT. No cap, the microphone, the only thing that saved me. Without rap, I probably end up in the trade. Got slow, I got a job, I ain't lazy. I signed a deal, but sometimes it still feel like I ain't made it. Wayne's to be on my mind, and I can't lie, that is what I'm doing, man, no wouldn't believe. I've been dropping tracks and feeling pain, you know. I got PTSD, I see my partner now. Feel his nose, and it is on his brain, so it got his enemies, I keep them close. I talked to Wayne the other night, feel like I'm when they hit my phone. Oh, I've been on my grind all week. If I told them what I'm doing, then I'm one
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started.
I told him, boy, fuck a cherry flip.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain.
Anyone who looks
at Draymond Green's scoring is seeing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard.
Okay, run up on me,
And
get the dumping.
more assists and more rebounds than he did points. His defense, of course, remains All-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you.
Video A.
So the next
so John's 5 for 4, so I don't know about
Irving
doing
and
the ball. I
Harden,
don't
the
know.
two-star
Can
guards.
I dunk?
Paul Millsap out there with Ennis, and it's Aldridge in at the center. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiseman's out there with Wiggins. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to.
Okay, cherry still in there.
Also, it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Now, here is Harden. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And Wiseman sends it back. Right side Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds them.
Here's Aldridge. And Curry pulls it down. For the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Green. Poole's checked in for Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Stephen Curry. A big good substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Paul Millsap. Joe Harris is checked in for James Ennis. And Junior subbed in for James Harden. Pocket 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Holmes can't get it to go in. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost. But sometimes, even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
So it's Brooklyn now after the Warriors pick up 3. Outside Griffin. Passes it to Holmes. Off the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Harris. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Harris's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Poole. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Minnesota.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Irving, good. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 3. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
You guys like him to teach. He's a good player.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Bielitsa is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Peyton in the point guard position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Good from Millsap there, getting the defense up in the air and then gets the foul.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from Snapchat video. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Curry with it. Last game he had 28 points. The pass to Wiseman. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry is inside. Covered by Mills. Curry. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
It's something we've seen the last few years. Box and ones thrown at Curry. Although
it's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him.
And I feel like, I don't know, Bowman get to a dunk, and that's what it takes.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry has been sensational. Now the Warriors making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Bruce Brown comes in for Paul Millsap. And Junior subbed in for James Harden. So for Brooklyn now, Junior's out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown, and it's Ennis, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I feel like when he gets going like this, it's a night where Steph might take a few more chances offensively. That spells trouble for the defense.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Thompson outside.
Ooh, I thought he was going to shoot that bit.
They get the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Holmes can't get it to go in. Warriors leading by 3. Curry on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, Curry is not good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Holmes. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Irving.
Later.
Wiggins with the block.
The rebound.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Wiggins drawing the double team. Wiseman the pass to Thompson. Wants to get it to Bielitsa and does. Count it.
Oh my God.
Nice job by Bielitsa to just stay with it there, and then good body control.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. Poole comes in for Thompson. And it's Payton in for Stephen Curry. Then for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for James Ennis. It's Mills in for Kyrie Irving.
I'm
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Junior dishes to Mills. Pass to Bryant. He takes it in. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton outside. Pass to Wiseman. There's Kuminga. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now this shit sunk.
And here is Payton. He's got 8. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. That's it.
I don't care no more time.
Bielitsa's very good at having his feet at the ready to shoot it.
Holmes. And he makes good on the layup. Holmes got 5.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nets trail by 10. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Jordan Poole is out there with Payton, and it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. Count that one.
There's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Warriors leading by 8. Here's Poole. Wiseman the pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Payton against Holmes. Now Mills. He dishes it to Junior. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Payton. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Harden. Fires the three. The shot comes out, so Golden State will take it the other way. Payton looking around. Passes it to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
All the things that Draymond does when he gets more excited.
Ain't no way, bro.
Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Okay, we lost.
Substitution on the court.
Let's go there. Oh yeah, we lost.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Curry outside. Millsap grabs the miss. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 11. Shot from 12. And he drops that one in.
Undrafted, fighting his way onto rosters. Galloway just keeps his head down and keeps working.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Back to Griffin. It's stolen by Green. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Get everybody.
Aboard the Concha Del Mar earned double XP for all games played in the wreck. Meanwhile, the city goes haywire, as every game you play will feature new rules and rewards. That's it for me. Now get out there and hunt for glory.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. another bright and sunny day here in the desert, Phoenix, Arizona. Thankfully, we're inside today. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, the star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. Paul Millsap is out there with James Ennis. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Phoenix, Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Green. And it's Nader in at the three slot. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, you know, it could be a number of things. Lumbering, big man, and
I'm really in that mode. Minutes feel like a creature trying to take a nigga soul. I'm really got the move.
Now here's Green.
Homo in this bitch. You know he got his gun.
That's to Booker.
Now you know he on the run. Head to the club. I'm for the Papa Bowler. I'm a bitch real bad. I'm a really pop him out. And I just got me a man. Watch back snap or
Phoenix has possession. To shoot. The three is up. Rebound Brooklyn. They're moving on. A tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the cat out of the game. Easier said than done.
It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went middle.
Now here's Harden. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And you know what? The other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass.
Here's Green. After the basket by Brooklyn. Booker for three. And that comes off the assist by Green.
These types of shots speak to the confidence of Devin Booker. Catch and shoot, no problem.
Really, bro?
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
The last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
And he gets it to go as they call a foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Making some changes. Claxton comes in for Millsap, and it's Holmes in for James Harden. Green, the pass to Booker.
You know, really about my body. If you drive around, can you hit him with this shot?
No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Pass to Claxton. Irving up top. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holmes. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk. Put down.
What?
Nader, good. And this game is tied up now.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Pass to Ennis. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long.
You know, we right now, Bobby. If you niggas get out of line, he can hit up with a shot. Yeah. Your shotgun barrel knows. Run up on me. They the motherfucker got people back from home.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Payne against Holmes. Here's Claxton. Here's Aldridge. And the layup is good off the glass.
Remarkable effort level from Aldridge.
So how you on the
Understands how to create
Be for
second chance
real.
opportunities.
Payne pass to Green.
With the knee
Here's
out
Nader.
of line,
We
he
saw him
over
with
this
11
side.
points in
Now
his
I'm on
last
the
game.
way. Shot go there with no.
Shot by Payne,
Now
no
I'm
good.
him motherfucker forgot my name. That motherfucker got Keegan out them home.
Holmes against Payne. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Booker. A little mid-range shot is up. The shot by Payne, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out left to the wing. Pass to Ennis. Irving against Booker. Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. Rebounded by Green. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Nets out in front, leading by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game. Changes for Phoenix. Saric comes in for McGee, and it's Porter Jr. in for Payne. Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Holmes comes in for James Harden. Crowder, the pass to Kaminsky. Now Booker. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. They've got Devin Booker. Dario Saric is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Jay Crowder, and it's Porter in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And with the All-Star break coming up, Grant, I got to ask you, what do you think of the format changes?
You know what? At first, I was a little apprehensive about the change, but it's really made the game more competitive, that's for sure. So it's so much fun to see everyone crank it up to full gear for a stretch there at the end and give the fans a show.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. On the attack, Holmes counted.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Booker with it, picked up by Griffin. Here's Kaminsky, and he can't get that one. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
4 on the clock. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Crowder outside. Here's Booker. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Fires from the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Holmes has got his 2nd bucket of the night. For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Kaminsky, the pass to Porter. Now here's Booker, defended by Holmes. Goes back up. And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's got 6.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
To the left side wing. Jr. outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Now here's Crowder. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Booker. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Suns ahead, up 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. In a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And so in the game for the Nets, Junior, he's out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Marcus Aldridge, then it's James Ennis, and it's Millsap in at the 4-man spot. Payne pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. Payne with it. He's guarded by Irving. Outside Booker. Booker missing again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Junior right side. And the Nets get it back. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Nader. And that comes off the assist by Green. And the Suns lead by 3.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Timeout call. Brooklyn. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
I really thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury those jump shots.
Well, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Holmes against Payne. With the drive. And the layup falls. Payne's got his second bucket on the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Holmes. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. We've got 33 seconds left in the third.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Foul.
29 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Booker. Count that one. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Claxton. Up top, Millsap. Three-pointer, Holmes. Can't hit that.
When you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Green, the pass to Booker. Over Mills. It's off. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. Abdel Nader is out there with Green, and it's Kaminsky in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Holmes against Payne. On the attack, Holmes. On the wing, Junior. The three is up. Again, Junior missing. The Suns trailing. Here's Nader. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the basket is good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside Booker. To the inside. And there's Green on the assist by Booker.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Nets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. On the attack, Holmes. And it's rejected.
So much.
They say it was last touch by Kaminsky. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Nets. Aldridge is checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Brown. Back to Holmes. Now here's Brown. Clock is at 3. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Aldridge. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Booker, the pass to McGee. Yep, count it.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Millsap. Shoots from the baseline. And he gets it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Brown with the steal. Left side Mills. Pass to Holmes. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes a first. Ennis, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Mills. Both free throws good from Holmes.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Your daughter, water. Fresh, who that ass fat? I just well do it, big. I asked my... teacher to do this dance. I asked my fine teacher to do this dance. Is it bad I started crushing on my teacher? I fell in love with somebody who doesn't. Is it bad I started crushing on
Ooh. They be licking his ass.
It's a new day, so I thank Jesus Christ. At least I get out, but I know all my rights. Pussy was wet, so I'm sliding in twice. I'm drinking Henny, not drinking no wine. Yes, I got the rope, still can't tell the time. Cardio, that's so legally blind. Lost all of yours, I woke over mine. She bending over like she got
Say, she say I'm young, but I'm still Henny. I got the drink, I'm smoking on Henny. He want to smoke, he will be fine. I'm breaking this fucking, you know how I ride. I got a J, you know that I'm sliding. He want to smoke, he better not hide. I got a J trying to show on play. He from the back and I'm giving her lady. I'm trying to hear, you know, I'm key. Ride with a J, you know I be riding. I got a J, playing with a styling. Hey, gang nigga, run up, get he pop. She say I'm young, but I'm still hitting. I'm smoking, I'm drinking no Henny. He want smoke, get hit with that fire. I'm breaking in, he better not, run up on me, nigga, you gon' die. You know I'm riding around, I'm sliding. I got a J trying to show now I'm riding. I got a J trying to show me, run up on me, I need but not hide. I got a J open up with a fire.
I'm off a pill, so I'm rolling like those. Better not bite it, yes, I'm a big time. It's a new day, so I thank Jesus